Football in the community at Burnley, a massive thing now. It all started with yourself, Brian. You just about hung your boots up, but they gave you the job. How did it start and what was it like back in the day? I guess not quite the level we're at the moment.
No, most certainly not, but everything must have a beginning, and I hadn't hung my boots up at that point. I was still playing part-time for Wrexham and doing the role here at Burnley Football Club, which I thoroughly enjoyed. It was a fantastic couple of years I had here, and something I look back on with warmth.
I presume you were well received at the time. I mean, as you say, you were a name from Burnley, a big player back in the day. What was the sort of reception you got when you went out? And I presume young people around the town were inspired.
Well, obviously when we went into schools and the teachers knew who I was, and that did open quite a few doors, I must admit. And but one of the most enjoyable things was the tea dance that we used to have down in the old centre spot, which is now the 1882 club.
So your footwork came into play, was it?
It was singing and dancing, it was mainly. And the doors, you had to lock the doors because there were so many people coming in. That
does seem a different world in many ways, Neil, but as Brian rightly said, you had to start somewhere.
Absolutely.
And that was the start of the community thing, which has grown and grown, but the importance hasn't changed.
No, I think the concept is the same, whether it was 30 years ago or today. This club has to reach out into the community, it has to make a difference, has to work with its local schools, it has to be a beacon for positive change, and I think it's the same today, Brian, as it was probably back then. Clearly the resources are different and the approach is a bit different, but that we've had to move with the times.
Sunday, Manchester United in town, it's your community day. Just tell us about that, some of the details and what people can see on Sunday and how important it is.
Yeah, we do an annual community day, so we've been really lucky this season that we've managed to secure Manchester United for that live on Sky Sports. So a big fixture, that's good of them to turn up for that. So Community Day is all about raising awareness of the great work the club is doing in the community. We've decided this year to partner with Penalside Hospice, who again are a local charity, do some fantastic work and obviously provide a really important service to the local community and touch so many people's lives. So we'll have a range of activities in the fan zone and some information for fans to get involved with both charities. We've got a stadium-wide bucket collection to raise funds for both charities, so we're asking supporters to bring £1 to the game. I think if every supporter can put £1 in a bucket, we'll raise a significant amount of money on the day. We've also got a number of activities on the run-up to the day. In terms of actually tomorrow, we're doing a away shirt day in schools and local businesses. So all school children and local employees are wearing their Burnley shirt, or actually a football shirt, to work or to school, and that's going to raise some funds as well. So just a real positive, feel-good factor around the day. And also what we've decided to do as well for Sundays, we're putting 20,000 flags on every seat in the stadium. So we've got a community and Penalside flag, and we're going to ask every supporter to wave that flag as the teams are coming out, just to give a real feel-good community feel to the stadium on Sunday and really raise awareness of the work we're doing.